on your side. Seriously. And together, we're Mississippi Strong.
Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
All right, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on WLBT Plus First Alert Weather Edition. We're just going to hop into it and let you know that it is another warm and muggy start. Good morning, Melissa. Hope you're having a great start to your day. And right now, beautiful look. Most of us seeing pretty clear skies, partly to mostly cloudy across the area, but 84. Feels like 93 at 9:47 on this beautiful Tuesday morning. So hot, muggy, and also a little breezy too.
Yeah. So we do have a front that's going to be moving in later this afternoon, more so in the evening, I would say. That's going to bring us our next chance for some showers and thunderstorms. So again, our next best chance for rain going to be later on today. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, pretty much what we have been seeing, although this is going to be associated with a front that pushes through later on tonight. And some of those showers may linger into early tomorrow morning, but I think most of us are going to be relatively dry by the time you get ready to head out the door for your Wednesday morning commute. And then pretty much looking relatively dry for the most part. Again, just a few brief pop-up showers, but nothing compared to what we are expecting today. And even today, it's still going to be scattered in nature, not looking at widespread coverage, if you will, when it comes to our rain chances. And then after that, we pretty much dry out going into Thursday, and the rest of the week looks relatively good when it comes to rain chances. If you have any outdoor activities, you should be good to go. That will last all the way through the holiday weekend, and then we may start to see that summertime like pattern return for next week, where we see those occasional showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. But overall, the 4th of July forecast looks pretty good for you. Mostly clear conditions, which is a good sign leading into the Friday night firework forecast. So that is a good thing to see heading into the end of this week. But with this front pushing through, this is going to bring in some much drier and less humid air that's going to be around for the end of this week and going into the weekend. We may see a little bit of humidity creep back in going into the end of your Friday and Saturday, but this will allow us to see some of those higher actual air temperatures in the mid 90s going into your Friday and then Saturday as well. So definitely be prepared to still be dealing with the heat, but not necessarily talking humidity. But also that front is going to push any kind of rain chance further off to the south, and we're not expected to really see anything to disrupt any of your weekend plans. So
yeah, there's that potential tropical development just off the coast of Florida, and the good thing about that front is it keeps that away from us. So that is not something that we have to worry about. But like Ashley said, it will actually allow the air temperature to warm up a little bit more, the actual air temperature. So we'll be expecting mid to possibly upper 90s for some into this weekend and really into the 4th of July. So it's still important to practice heat safety. It's still going to be hot just because we say it's a cold front. In a way, it's going to be just bringing in a lot more dry air, not necessarily a lot more cool air. I wish it was cool air, but it's not. It's still going to be warm. It's still going to be very toasty. Just feel like temperature is not going to be as warm as we have been dealing with in the past couple of days.
Yeah. So as Chase mentioned, talking about the tropics, we do still have that low end chance. Mainly looking to affect the Florida Peninsula. So if you're planning to travel to Central Florida, Orlando, Tampa, maybe anywhere along there, I would just make sure to check in frequently about the forecast. Regardless, it looks to be a little bit more rainy for the Florida Peninsula, and then also maybe going up towards the coasts of Georgia and the Carolinas. But it's looking like a low end chance, and nothing, at least in this simulation here, looks very organized. So that's not to say that could change, but nothing looks to really get together, at least over the next couple of days when it comes to any kind of tropical development, just maybe some scattered showers and thunderstorms. But again, that front is pushing all of that tropical stuff away from us. So not expected to see any kind of impacts here at home going into the holiday weekend, which is some good news. So
yeah, very good news, to be honest. So we don't have to worry about that for your 4th of July. It's just going to be pretty quiet. Thankfully, here at home, it's just going to be hot and it's going to be dry, which is never a bad thing whenever we're talking about y'all going out and enjoying 4th of July fireworks and things like that. So it should be good to go for any outdoor plans. It's just today, you do have that chance for some stronger end thunderstorms. We're under a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5, for a chance to see maybe some gusty winds and some small hail. But again, just typical summer light thunderstorms for us here at home. So just make sure you're staying alert and aware going into the rest of the day. Yeah.
Debbie asked what time for Vicksburg rain. I would say anywhere between 6 and 8 o'clock, and it's not a guarantee that you'll see the rain, but it's still possible. So I would say it starts around between 6 and 8 p.m. and then going into the later part of the evening, there may still be a few showers before drying out tomorrow morning. So but that's pretty much all we've got for you. Overall, things look pretty good for the majority of your day. A mixture of sun and clouds, still going to be hot, temperatures in the low 90s, but feeling more like the middle to upper 90s. So if you do have to be outdoors, just make sure to stay hydrated. But of course, we'll have more updates later today in regards to the rain this evening and another look at your 4th of July forecast. So until then, have a great rest of your day.